I would say I was about 16 weeks pregnant, and we went to the doctor and found out that Wynnie would have a 1 in 24 chance of having Down syndrome. They immediately scheduled us an appointment with a specialist. So the next day, we really just thought we were about to find out if our daughter had Down syndrome or not, which would have been a big deal, but we'd process that together, and we thought that's all we were about to find out. Little did we know she had these 3 large cystic hygromas, one of which was possibly going to lead to her not making it before she came into this world. And that's when it got scary, and that's when Down syndrome was such a little part of that story, or what we thought was going to be something we were going to have to kind of get through together or learn about together. It became, we got to get our girl here.
It kind of almost led to the perfect story in a sense, because Down syndrome was one thing that was scary, but we knew she had Down syndrome. And so then when you think that she can overcome what could possibly not even allow her to come to this earth, and she did that while having Down syndrome.
Yeah.
So it kind of showed the power she had even before she was here.
Yeah. After meeting the Joy Ristas, it had been like a struggle a few days before, and just not knowing what we were about to get ourselves into, and then to go and to meet such happy, joyful, loving individuals and be like, this is what my daughter's gonna be like. The hope that it brought, the joy that it brought us, I think it just got us even more excited to be like, oh my gosh, I get to have one of these. I might have a Joy Rista one day. So I wouldn't change Down syndrome for the world. I mean, it wouldn't be Wynnie, first of all. Her challenges are gonna be a little different, but I would say the joy she has, she smiles at everyone. Her joy radiates, and it's so contagious, and so it makes me joyful, and then hopefully that's spreading to others too, and I think it just makes for a warm environment, and people want to be around people that make them happy, and Wynnie really makes people happy. Wynnie's support system is huge. Within her huge support group, there's family and there's friends and there's her therapies and her doctors and all that, but there's ESP, and I think ESP and Java Joy have given us as a family so much hope, and the love and the family feel that they provide us with is amazing. People, other families that kind of have similar stories to ours with little ones about Wynnie's age when they go to ES play, but then seeing the older ones and seeing how they thrive and how much they love ESP, they find so much purpose and fun and joy there. I was kind of reading over some of what we journaled when we first found out Wynnie had Down syndrome, and my biggest fear was her adult life, and that's what ESP has given us so much hope for. I mean, you see how the Joy Ristas are thriving, offering joy and love truly everywhere they go. I mean, no one that they give a hug to doesn't just smile, and it totally changes their day. And so for Wynnie to be able one day to give that hug, it's amazing, and it gives us a lot of hope. I think about the darkest of our days almost every day, but not as a, oh, I'm so sad about, but more just of, I can't believe I was ever there. If I knew what I had now, I would have never been sad. I mean, there's nothing that I would change. My joy is so much stronger than it ever was. Just being a mom and having a sweet baby girl, but I think I have so much more appreciation for my family, our support system, obviously ESP and Java Joy and what they've done, but I think back on that day, those hard days every single day, and I'm like, what? I mean, I see how I was there, but maybe if I would have just seen where I am now, I would have never been sad. If anything, I would have been like, okay, get me there, get me there.
Just more scared of the unknown at first, and now fast forward 1.5 to 2 years almost, and couldn't be more confident that the Down syndrome community is what we want to be a part of more than anything.
This is who we're supposed to be, and this is who we were supposed to have, Wynnie, so.